Hello, everyone. This is Still Gaming, and I'm Afroblitz, and I'm coming at you with another topic. Gentlemen, please introduce yourselves.
I'm DoctaCartoonz, always on that cartoon hustle. You already know what it is.
And I'm Dwayne Jake, aka Duanesworld34.
All right. So, some big news for the company Xbox. They are making further headway into a market where they have not had much luck, not had much penetration. Japan, which typically Sony and Nintendo have typically dominated, but it seems like that's Xbox's fastest growing market at the moment. Gentlemen, what are your thoughts?
I'm just gonna put my tinfoil on this one, and I'm gonna put my tinfoil hat and come up with some outrageous conspiracy. My conspiracy is these scalpers are actually the inside job of Xbox, and so
Okay, keep going.
you know what I mean. I feel like Xbox has hired these thugs, these criminals, aka scalpers, to buy out all the PlayStation, so nobody can have a PlayStation. As now people are forced to buy an Xbox. I know it's a conspiracy, and like I said, it's a tinfoil hat that I'm willing to wear. So yeah, that's my theory, and I'm sticking to it.
Well, that's a very interesting theory. A mad one, because
I hope you're being
like
serious.
I said, remember I said I'm wearing my tinfoil hat.
he's wearing his tinfoil.
Okay, I know. He said that.
Yeah. Right. Because apparently in Japan they're loving the not even the more powerful Xbox. They're actually loving the S. I believe its designation is Xbox Series S. They're loving the smaller version, the digital version. Right, and they're enjoying Game Pass on that bad boy. So I personally think it's the price point they're going for, because obviously the Xbox Series X is more expensive and the PS5 is more expensive and more difficult to buy. So they're going for that one. They're going for value, and the economics of purchasing the system, if you will. I hope I said that correctly. Right. So with the cheaper price point for the system itself and Game Pass, seems like a no-brainer, especially for those in Japan, and especially with a lot of people out of work right now. Right. And as I said at the beginning, this is a market they typically have struggled in. Xbox has typically struggled in, but they're making moves. Big market shift.
Yeah, it's almost like Sony is at a disadvantage with those scalpers, aka these hired thugs.
Okay, that's not. I just believe, you know what? Honestly, I just believe that that Xbox. I think it's about time they broke into that market, and I think they literally designed the Series S, because we hate it, and even it says right here very clearly. In contrast to the US and the Western states. Okay, so in contrast, that means, I mean, in America, in North America in general, and a lot of Western countries, the Xbox Series S is unpopular and the Series X is more popular. I, with my own eyes, as I'm also following pages on Facebook with people buying more Series X's than they do Series S's, and the Series S is not selling as much as it is as the Series X. I'm actually surprised, but you know what? No surprise there. I think Xbox purposely made the Series S to be compatible with the Japanese market. And look at the fact that they had the Microsoft showcase. Remember, in Tokyo earlier this year?
Yeah.
Remember when they had the whole in only in Japanese, and I was like, what's going on? Why are they doing this? This is exactly why they did it. Or not this year, last year. My mistake. Last year. early last year. They had the whole Japanese, the Microsoft showcase in Tokyo, and only in Japanese. And I'm like, what's going on? You know? And then I didn't watch it because obviously it was like I'm not going to be sitting there reading subtitles the entire time. So I was like, okay, but you know what? I was very skeptical myself that this is going to go anywhere. I was wrong. Looks like it did. And I'm happy for them, man. Like seriously, I truly am. And like Alan said, I think it's a price point advantage as well. Not only just the size, but you can also get older games. Like there's a lot of there's the whole Yakuza series online, for example. Okay, on Game Pass, the entire Yakuza series, and you could play that entire bad boy. So all 4 games of Yakuza on Game Pass. Hey man, you know what? Japanese market, here they come. That's all I gotta say. Japanese market, here they come.
And they're coming.
Yeah.
There's not much to say here other than, you know, they've been trying to do it for years. And they finally
they failed.
Yeah.
They failed. Yeah.
Yeah, they were failing for years, and it's we could say 20 years in the making. Right.
I think over 20 years, no? Because I mean, look at the dominant consoles in Japan have been Nintendo, Sony.
20 years because of when Xbox came out.
Yeah, 95. Yeah.
No, 95.
95.
No.
Well, sorry, not 95. What am I saying? 2000. I think 2003, 2002 was the first. Yeah.
Like 2000, I think.
2002. Yeah. What am I saying? 95 was Sony. My mistake. 95 was Sony. I'm so sorry. Yeah, no, I get them both mixed up sometimes. 2002 was the first Xbox.
Right. So 20 years in the making, and you know, they have finally, as far as I could tell now, they're breaking in fully worldwide now. Japan has always been a big market for gaming too, along with China. Xbox has always been more successful in the Western society, and now that's changing. So we'll see how that affects Sony's bottom line.
It also does say that a lot of Japanese players are jumping into a Sea of Thieves. You think the games itself that they're offering, exclusives or not, even now you've already pointed out Game Pass, right? But do you think their exclusives as well have a lot of factors to influence into this change and shift of paradigms, if you must?
I don't think so. Well, not for Sea of Thieves. I know Sea of Thieves is all right, but it wouldn't be a game changer as far as I'm concerned. But there are definitely previous exclusives that Xbox have had that are definitely worth playing if a person has not played them before. Mm-hmm. Right? And because they have that vast library there on Game Pass, people have the opportunity to play that. And there's that lineup that we've seen for Xbox exclusives coming out later this year into next year.
Yeah,
that probably has enticed people to get an Xbox.
Yeah, I see Hellblade being one of the major reasons why everybody wants that shift too, because people love the original game, and I think there's a huge market for that, right? I mean, all the other games are just very, I'll be honest, they're very blah. There's something I wouldn't, except for Halo Infinite. But honestly speaking, Hellblade, I could see another game being very appealing to the Japanese market.
I agree. The whole tone, the whole vibe. It definitely would. It definitely would be. Okay. Well, on that note, we'll cut it here. Let us know what you think about Xbox's incursion into the Japanese market and what it means for Sony in the comments below. Please like and subscribe, and check us out on Instagram and Twitter. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.